In March of 2000, Jack Baker described the Trail of Tears based on stories that have been passed down to him.
I'm Jack Baker. I'm a member of the Cherokee Nation. During the early 1800s, there was a lot of pressure brought to bear on the Cherokees to give up their lands in the east and remove to the west. But since that was our ancestral homes, we did not want to give them up. May 23, 1838, General Scott and his troops began the roundup of the Cherokees and literally went into the homes and forced the people out, with them allowing them to take whatever they could carry with them, and that was it, and herded them into the concentration camps. And then later they were moved to certain points to be removed to the west. One was on the Tennessee River.
In June of 1838, missionary Reverend Daniel Sabine Buttrick wrote about the removal.
There was, we understand, a flat-bottom boat, 100 feet long, 20 feet wide, 2 stories high, fastened to an old steamboat. This was so filled that the timbers began to crack and give way. The boat itself was on the point of sinking. Some of the poor inmates were, of course, taken out while this boat was lashed to the steamboat, and some other small boats were brought to take in those who had been recalled. 1,200, it is said, were hurried off in this manner at one time. Who would think of crowding men, women, and children, sick and well, into a boat together, with little, if any, more room or accommodations than would be allowed to swine taken to market?
The Natchez Trace, although beautiful, does educate you on what cruel people we humans are. How can one human look at another and say, you don't deserve to live here anymore? We're taking over because we're smarter or because we're wealthier. It's sad. And it goes on and on and on, generation after generation. What you just heard was in the 1830s. This is nothing new. It happens all the time. It's still happening today. And it's sad. We have so much good in us. Our spirits, I believe, our souls are genuinely good. But as we grow and age, some of us become greedy, want better for ourselves, not for our neighbors. And I gotta tell you, I got tears in my eyes just thinking about this. It's been going on generation after generation for hundreds of years. The human species is a cruel species. We do have good in us, but it seems like the cruelty overshadows everything more often than not. And you can't just see something like this and hear about something like this and just let it go and say, oh well, it doesn't affect me. I'm comfortable in my house. I've got my air conditioning. I've got my car. I get 2 weeks of vacation a year, and I get weekends off, so my life is good. You just can't shovel all this stuff in a box and stick it up in the attic and think it's going to go away. It's not. It's here. It's always been here. It's going to always be here. Sorry for my rant, but I'm a bit emotional. I've been reading these signs and thinking about these people. They were just people. Don't call them Native Americans. Don't call them Indians. They were just people. And they were treated so poorly. And I'm not going to say by us, meaning white people, or it's people against people. The only thing that separates one from the other is power and wealth, financial wealth. I gotta stop.